In elementary school, using hands-on manipulatives can really help kids learn. For this demonstration, there will be two tasks. The first task will focus on perimeter, while the second task focuses on algebraic expressions and multiplication. In third grade, kids can use blocks to help them develop algebraic thinking by finding perimeter through growing patterns. The Common Core standards for third grade states, solve real-world and mathematical problems involving perimeter of polygons, including finding perimeter given side lengths, finding an unknown side length, and exhibiting rectangles with some perimeter in different areas or with same area in different perimeters. Using pattern blocks is a great way to introduce perimeter in geometric measurements. Perimeter is the distance around a two-dimensional shape. For this activity, students are tasked with finding the perimeter of a caterpillar on its third birthday. Before having students do this, it's important to model the perimeter of the caterpillar on its first birthday. On its first birthday, the caterpillar consists of a triangle and a square, and for each additional birthday, we'll be adding a square and a rhombus, or a rhombus. So to find the perimeter of the caterpillar on its first birthday, we have to count up the sum of the side lengths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on its second birthday, we add a rhombus. So to find the perimeter again, we add up the side lengths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on the caterpillar's second birthday, there's a perimeter of 7. So on its third birthday, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the caterpillar's third birthday, it has a perimeter of 9. So as students can see, the caterpillar's perimeter goes up by 2 for each birthday. So the growing pattern is adding 2 each time you add a square or a rhombus. And this is a great way to show algebraic reasoning with pattern blocks. And for the second task, we'll be talking about algebraic expressions and multiplication. So you can also use blocks to demonstrate forming shapes. You can put smaller shapes such as 2 trapezoids to form one hexagon, or break down a hexagon into 2 trapezoids. So the Common Core standards for third grade says, use multiplication and division within 100 to solve word problems in situations involving equal groups, arrays, and measurement quantities. Another standard states, identify arithmetic patterns, including patterns in the addition table and multiplication table, and explain them using properties of operations. So in this handout, students must design a walkway made of hexagons. And before the walkway is finished, you've run out of hexagons, so you have to use other shapes, such as trapezoids, rhombi, and triangles. So the first step is trying to figure out how many trapezoids go into a hexagon. And so here we have one hexagon, and we see how many trapezoids go into the hexagon. So 1 and 2. So you can see here that it takes 2 trapezoids to make one hexagon. So then kids can see that if x represents the number of hexagons, then we have to see how many trapezoids are needed to create this x number of hexagons. So we know that for one hexagon it takes 2 trapezoids. So for 2 hexagons it would take 4 trapezoids. For 3 hexagons it would take 6 trapezoids. 4 hexagons it would take 8 trapezoids. And then for x, you see the pattern of hexagons. It goes up by 1 each time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know x will equal 5. So the algebraic expression you can see here would be 2x equals the number of trapezoids. And so since you know that x equals the number of hexagons and x equals 5, then you do 2 times 5 equals 10. And you get the 2 from the number of trapezoids that it takes to create one hexagon. So here you can see that the algebraic expression would be 2x equals the number of trapezoids since x represents the number of hexagons. And this is another great way to show kids how you can use pattern blocks to show algebraic thinking.